Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be doing our Champions League Game Week 1 predictions on the Champions League app. It's all the Game Week 1s, and it's going to be huge because I don't really know too much about the teams, because it's only been the first game of the Champions League. I can only really go off the league performances and all that, but should we start off with Dortmund to beat Copenhagen? Honestly, as you can see at the bottom, the popular predictions, and the most popular is 2-0 Dortmund. As Copenhagen side, they're all right. They're all right in their own league, but it's Dortmund side at home. You know, some brilliant players, Bellingham in there. And I don't think Copenhagen have what it takes to do well. I don't see them doing well this whole tournament. I just don't see them possibly picking up a point. I just don't see them winning. They've got Man City and Seville in their team, in their league. How are they going to get any points off that? Possibly a point, but this is definitely not going to be a point. It's going to be 3-0 Dortmund. Strong performance. And this is the third most popular prediction. Joint second. So Dortmund just have enough. They're a strong side, Dortmund. They're probably not going to win the tournament, but they're still a decent side. They know what they're doing. This Copenhagen side, I just don't see what they're gonna do. I just don't see how they can win this game. Moving on to Dynamos versus Chelsea. Chelsea look alright. They got 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses this season. 2 losses coming against Leeds and Southampton. So 2 teams they probably should be beating, especially Southampton, even though Southampton have been on a bit of a good spark recently. They just came back off a 2-1 win over West Ham. Villar did save them, of course. But Dynamo in Croatia, they're a decent side. They're a well-known Croatian side. They're usually in the Champions League, just not doing well in the Champions League. I don't think they've ever got past the group, possibly once or twice past the group. I don't really see their name. And I always see the name in the group, but they always finish 4th or 3rd. But I can just see Chelsea getting a huge winner. I think Dynamo will score. But Chelsea will score 2 and win it 2-1. And that's again the third most. Chelsea, actually, it could be 3-1. Chelsea do have Sterling and the main man, the new signing, Aubameyang. I think he'll go off to a good start as well. So 3-1 Chelsea. Strong start to the Chelsea boys. Moving on to Benfica versus Maccabi Haifa. Benfica side surely should win this. This is the easiest game of their group. They've got PSG and Juventus. If they beat Maccabi, they can at least get to Europa League. They should be beating the easiest game of the group, and at home as well. This should be comfortably 3 points. For me, it's going to be 2-0 Benfica. They're better than Maccabi, and I'm going to play my ×2 boost on a 2-0 Benfica. That's risky. Nah, it's not. Benfica will win 2-0. Moving on to PSG versus Juventus, one of the best games of today. Probably is the best game of today. PSG Juventus. PSG, they look good, PSG. Juventus look alright. They've got a few good players. Got Paul Pogba in there, Rabiot in there, and all that in there. So PSG definitely, Juventus definitely look decent. PSG though, they look a bit poor. PSG do, bit poor. No, I don't know. They should be doing better than they should be. They got the team. They're doing so much worse than they should. With that team with Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Donnarumma, Ramos, and all that, you should be winning the Champions League. But they're not. But I can see them getting a 2-1 win over Juventus. I can see them just getting a snatch and a win. late on by Messi. But yeah, moving on to Seville versus Manchester City and 4 popular predictions: 3-1 City, 3-0 City, 2-0 City, 2-1 City. Um, Seville at home as well, so difficult place to go. I don't think they're doing that well in the Liga. I think they're like around 16th Seville, so definitely not doing well. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 Man City. Uh, no, actually 3-0. It's 3-0 City. Bernardo Silva, Haaland. Oh, Haaland. Even if he doesn't play Haaland, they've got Alvarez and all that. They've got some big players. They've got some big players, Man City, and this could be their season where they win the Champions League. Moving Moving on to Leipzig versus Shakhtar Donetsk, and this is. Let me just click that. Oh yeah. Oh no. Alright, Shakhtar Donetsk. This is a tough one. I think these are the two worst in the group. Is this in the group with Real Madrid? I think it is. Um. Oh, I don't see. I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's a big game because you got Celtic in there. It's so up for grabs in second place in this group. It's so up to grabs. In this group F, it's so up to grabs. Celtic, Leipzig, and Shakhtar Donetsk. Like this is so tight. Um, I think Leipzig will get a huge 1-0 win over Shakhtar. I don't think there'll be a an easy win for Leipzig. I think it'll be a tough match. Um, but this side's just a lot better than Shakhtar. Not a lot better, a little bit better than Shakhtar. I think they'll get a nice chance and tuck it away and win 1-0. Moving on to Celtic versus Real Madrid. Um, I heard the Celtic managers like we're not stepping down or something like that. We're not like going for like a goal. We're not going to try and concede those goals and go at Real Madrid. That home to Real Madrid. Celtic will not score. I know they're doing decent in Scottish League, but Real Madrid are just different gravy. They're top of the Liga. They're reigning champions of the Champions League. They will win 3-0. They will win convincingly. If they lose, then come on Celtic. But Real Madrid have enough. They should have enough. They should be beating. They want to win the Champions League. They have to be beating Celtic, and let's see tonight if they do. Moving on to Salzburg versus Milan, the last game of today, in the group with Chelsea and Dynamo. I just think Milan. I think they're having a really good start. I think they're joint first with Napoli in the Serie A. So Salzburg and Milan are having a very good start. I think they just beat Inter Milan 3-2. So that's huge. Just winning the derby, the Milan derby. Um, Milan, I know they're away, but they'll win this. They'll win this 2-1. Yeah, they'll win 2-1 over. No. Salzburg will not score. The Austrians will not score. 2-0 to Milan. Moving on to all of games. Moving on to all of the Wednesday night games in Frankfurt versus Sporting Lisbon. Frankfurt, the Europa League winners. Sporting Lisbon, a well-known Portuguese side again, famously known as Ronaldo's first club. This Frankfurt side, they look decent. Frankfurt, Sporting look alright. I think Frankfurt are not having the best season in the Bundesliga, but still, that home to Sporting, there should be a 2-1 win over Sporting. I don't see Frankfurt losing this game. I don't see Frankfurt losing this game. They're in the Tottenham Marseille game, so the second place is so up for grabs. Sporting are in there, Frankfurt and Marseille. I think Tottenham will get top spot, but still, I just see a huge win for Frankfurt. Moving on to Ajax versus Rangers. Rangers, another Scottish team. I want the Scottish teams to do well. I really do. But Ajax away is a tough match to go to. And if you lose Ajax away, it's not the end of the world because they're a strong side. And there's going to be a cricket score. I just Ajax, they're losing Anthony. They lost their manager in Ten Hag. They're losing players at Ajax. So I think Rangers will score. It'll be 2-1 Ajax. I don't think it'll be a cricket score. I think Rangers will actually push Ajax to try to make these slick decisions and trying to win the game. But I really want Rangers to do well. They hopefully they will do well though. Moving on to Tottenham versus Marseille. Tottenham at home. Marseille away will be a tough match, but Marseille at home. Not going to be easy. And they're right off the French team. Tottenham just look good though, don't they? I think they just came back off a 2-1 win over Fulham, which was a huge result. Marseille a few weeks ago lost to PSG 7-1. That's not good. I think Tottenham 2-0. They won't thrash Marseille. It'll be a tough match. I think Kane and Son will have a masterclass game, and you'll see why I think that because of my FCL videos coming out around 3 o'clock. So, yeah, Tottenham versus Marseille, 2-0 Tottenham. Moving on to Inter Milan versus Bayern Munich at Inter. Wow, what a game we'll have on our shoulders here. Milan look good. Inter Milan, I think they're top 5, but they did just lose 3-2 to Milan in AC Milan. So they lost the Milan derby, but only by 3-2. So it's not like they got battered. At home they will score. Bayern not looking great. I'm just sit on their fence for Desmond 2-2 draw. It'll be a corker. It'll be an absolute corker under the floodlights. Inter Milan 2, Bayern Munich 2, and this is a game you have to watch out for because this could be an interesting one. Moving on to Barcelona versus Pizen. Barcelona should be absolutely thrashing this team if you want to win the Champions League. The Barcelona team they're getting a lot better. Fan Torres, and they've got some decent players in there. I'm gonna go 4-0 Barca. Most common prediction, most popular prediction. By 37% think Barca will win 4-0. If you predict Pizen to win, fair enough. But Barca at home, this is the easiest game of the group. You should be thrashing Pizen. Honestly, Pizen win. Honestly, fair enough. Moving on to Club Brugge versus Leverkusen. It's not the most interesting game. Probably one of the worst games in this whole, Champions League game week 1. Club Brugge at home. See, look, the most popular is 1-1, and that's what I'm going for. What is this game? Like, Club Brugge, the Belgian, versus Leverkusen, the German. Club Brugge they just both look basic, really, and I just think it being a 1-1 draw. Moving on to Atletico Madrid versus Porto. Porto look all right there. They're doing decent. They've done decent in the Champions League previously. And this probably is first and second at the end of the day. It's 2 Wednesdays. I think Porto at home will get a 1-1 draw. Atletico Madrid at home will get a 1-1 draw over Porto. So both games have a 1-1 draw. But I think this group is one of the worst groups. I need to see what group it is because this is one of the worst groups. Group B is one of the worst groups possible. What is this? Moving on to the last game of game week 1, Napoli versus Liverpool. Liverpool sit 7th. They've not been off to a great start this season. And just coming back off a 0-0 draw with Everton. Anyway, Liverpool just don't look themselves. They don't look the sparkling Liverpool we know. But I think they'll get a 2-2 draw over Napoli. A Desmond 2-2. Yeah, I just don't see it. Actually, Corker. Mo Salah in the 90th minute. 3-2 Liverpool. Alright, that's my predictions. I'll go through them. So 3-0 Dortmund, 3-1 Chelsea, 2-0 Benfica, 2-1 PSG, 3-0 City, 1-0 Leipzig, 3-0 Real Madrid, 2-0 Milan, 2-1 Frankfurt, 2-1 Ajax, 2-0 Tottenham, 2-2 between Milan Bayern, 4-0 Barca, 1-1 Club Brugge and Leverkusen, 1-1 between Atletico Madrid and Porto, and 3-2 Liverpool. I'm actually going to play my 2 times boost active, not in the Benfica game, but in the Barcelona-Pizen game, because Barcelona should be beating Pizen. Yeah, that wraps up the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. The Champions League is back, and I'm ready for it. See you guys later.